Wow, that nose has got a lot of, when it first hits your palate, that gives you that punch.
Yo.
Welcome to SF Whisky, guys. I'm Ray.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Marcus.
Today we're trying out two samples that we were very lucky to get here. The first one up is it's a Caperdonich from 1972, and we'll throw up the whiskey base number on this one, 21006. It was bottled by the Whiskey Agency, and it's a 38-year-old Caperdonich, matured in a refill sherry hogshead, coming in at 58.4%. I love the bottling series name. It's the perfect dram. That's quite ballsy to call it like that, you know. But yeah, have you guys had a Whiskey Agency thing before?
No, I've had a Whiskey Agency before.
I think I have, but I forgot what it was. So I guess for all intents and purposes, no.
They don't have a whole lot. I mean, what they do produce, I think it's not a huge volume, but a lot of aficionados tend to like their bottlings in general.
This is what they originally were named Glen Grant in the 60s, right? And they renamed it to Caperdonich in the 70s.
You're correct. Yeah, there was a bit of a name thing, you know. Some people like Decadent Drams kind of play with the naming and call it Gone, or other grand stuff. Yeah. But let's go on the nose. See what you think.
It smells rich.
Oh, I'm getting like almond jello.
Ooh.
It smells like a lot of like dried fruits on this one. Some like rich chocolate out in the background.
Wow, that nose has got a lot of
or like dried prunes, like those Chinese
dried
prunes.
I don't totally like a dried fruit candy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I've noticed about like refill sherries, like a second fill kind of a thing. Like you get kind of like, you don't get that punch of sherry, but you get like a lot of like undertones come to the forefront kind of a thing. You know, less like punch in your face, brown sugars and everything. But this is
really like this one's a little.
Ooh.
I'm hoping the palate's gonna.
It follows the palate. You're hoping that.
I'm hoping it's just gonna be as rich as it smells.
I really can't shake the almond jello, like the Chinese dessert style almond
like it's
jello.
like the white jello.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I cannot shake that smell.
Is that almond milkiness kind of going on?
It's creamy. It's a little bit creamy on the nose. Yeah.
It's very round.
I'm not getting anything cingy for 58.4%.
It's not cingy. I don't know.
No, if you didn't tell me this is whiskey, I would not even know that it was alcoholic. Just on the nose, like
just on the nose.
There's a bit of a what's that one liquor that
Baiju?
No, not that. It's not Baiju at all. No, but that French liquor.
Armagnac.
Armagnac. Yeah, a bit of an Armagnac-y kind of like.
Yucky. Kind of like a fermenty kind of an aspect.
Yeah. Like
All right. Well, cheers. Let's go ahead and go in on this. Cheers. Oh, wow. When it first hits your palate, that gives you that punch. There's that punch of flavor that really was...
And it changes on you.
Oof.
It just develops. Yeah, it's fun.
There's definitely like stages of the taste.
Yeah.
It's not the same taste throughout. It's punchy, but it becomes more and more delicate as it fades.
Oh my gosh, that start was just amazing.
It becomes like a light sweetness at the end of it too, almost.
Wow, that's really good.
But initial like dried plums just stay with me though.
It's fruity. It's got a lot of fruits.
It's very desserty on the front, and it really
just stays there for a little bit.
A lot of fruit.
But I wouldn't say it's like sweet, right? It's not like a
no. It doesn't like cling. Like the sweetness doesn't cling to your tongue. It like it's there. It's almost like a.
But the fragrance almost.
Yeah, it's like the fragrance of something sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like that because it's 38 years old. That's got to open up just a hair more.
Yeah.
Let's leave a little bit in the tank.
I agree.
And go back to that one. All right. The second one in this little duo is something a little bit special. This is a Yamazaki Mizunara cask at cask strength, 50%. This was bottled in 2013 for the Tokyo Bar Show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that you don't see 50% Yamazaki unless like it's someone's specialty or an owner's cask. You know, a lot of those like weird kind of one-off blends that they do. They
Or
don't.
the Essence, right? Essence or
The Essence of Suntory series, those are Yamazaki that's at a higher ABV, but yeah, those are young though. Those are.
This smells crazy.
all right. Well,
you know, if only we had like a normal Miz Yama to kind of compare it to.
Yeah.
Tam just bought one.
Just call it Tam. Tam, you should come over right now. Bring over your bottle. And
Well, let's go for the nose on this one. I'm really excited to nose this. Ooh.
That Mizunara.
Oh, that sandalwood is really, really prominent. Like this doesn't lose out to some of those 18-year Mizunaras, I feel like. Yeah.
I think the proof really helped this one.
Yeah, that's true. Rather than the standard, like, what was it, 48%, 47%, something like that?
But this one get a lot more of that rich honeyness, sweet honey on it. As well.
Yeah.
It's not as bright as a normal Yama.
The smell I get with Mizunara is like a sweetened soy milk.
Dojan? You get Dojan from this?
I don't get that.
I get a like if you get past the ethanol burn, and you like really think about during.
I think now you're just forcing it in our
Yeah.
heads.
like a fresh soy milk, not like the canned.
I get what you're
soy,
saying
like
though.
fresh soy
It's that sweetness in the back end of it, right? Is that
No, I don't get that. I don't get
like
that.
to me? It's not what I would instantly think of.
To me that's what when I think of Mizunara, when I smell Mizunara, I think of that. That's
Okay. I mean, it's super pleasant, and if, you know, that growing up with that kind of, I can see how the memory of on-gram would lead you to that. Like growing up in a household where like you have that kind of like you know, like that burning essence kind of like thing in front of the altar. You know that can have that kind of sensation to this kind of Mizunara wood.
But to your point, though, does this have a lot more of that like acetone alcohol nose up front compared to the Caperdonich that we just had?
yeah. I mean, it smells a lot younger.
Yeah, it's just lots of wood, lots and lots of wood.
And
All
it's
right,
very
let's go into the palate. I'm excited. Oh my goodness, 50%. I wish every Mizunara was at 50%. Oh, the honey. The honey
it's
was
like a brown
just,
sugary, almost like a.
oh, and there's floralness on the palate.
There's
There's
brightness for it, yeah.
yeah,
That
there's
was-
But it just have that some like the stinginess of the spice though. There's some of that spice in that tone too.
don't mind that at all. Woo.
Sometimes when you drink great Japanese whiskey, you do wish you had some of the burn. You know, just a little more of the.
I think
you know,
Japanese whiskey tends to be a little bit
you know,
too light sometimes, right?
Yeah, and this really
yeah.
has those flavors with the punch, and I really like that.
Oh, I just got a really nice like a fruity now and later note on the nose there.
Really, you're dating yourself with the now and later.
The candies?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever had a now and later.
Oh my gosh, that was like my Halloween jams. I loved it, you know? I mean, it broke a lot of teeth, you know? Oh, yeah, that is tremendous.
But that sweetness doesn't really stay though too. It's that initial, and it kind of dissipates and goes away, and it becomes that woodsiness again.
It's hard to believe that was, at a whiskey show, kind of like pour or something like that, you know? Because like all the whiskey shows that we go to, it's kind of like, it's very, wham bam, thank you man kind of a thing, you know? And to have a quality pour like this,
That would be.
that's
something.
amazing.
But I'll say the first time I tried before at 25 was at.
I want to go to the Tokyo, bar show one of these days.
What is that?
It's like a,
This one was in 2013. So.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, it's like, the most, I guess the most famous, whiskey show.
like, will I be there when it's gonna be the next one? Let me see. Oh, May. Never mind. It happens in May.
Yeah. All right, one more sip and then we'll go back to the Caperdonich.
I'll be honest. Like, I don't. It's not my favorite.
I wouldn't characterize it as my favorite, but I do enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I enjoy
I
it.
think it's really good.
Yeah.
And I
Is
would
it
say
as
that-
deep as some of the, Mizunaras that we had at the, 18-year level,
No, it's not.
No,
It's not, it's a little short.
Yeah.
I think they try to make up for it with the cask strength level, which I really enjoy.
I think maybe that's where my standard is, right? And that's what I was comparing it to in my mind, right? I was hoping for that like 18-year Miz experience, you know.
And it's still excellent, but it does feel a bit young.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely not 18.
No.
You know, it doesn't last quite through the back palate. You know? But it's
the flavor is delicious though.
It's delicious.
It's just like not as refined as I want it to be.
Okay, let's go back to the Caperdonich and see if this opened up a hair more now that we've had a little bit there.
This Caperdonich is so good. Oh.
Yeah, you could
Oh, the nose has opened up so much.
I love this nose.
drown me in this liquid.
Oh, it got so much more punchier on the nose. Oh my god. It's a little bit not fair, you know, going back and forth like that, I realize.
To a 38-year-old whiskey.
You know, in retrospect, probably should have started off with this because it's at a lower ABV level.
I agree.
I probably should have, but
then this tastes hotter though.
yeah, it has something interesting on there. It's okay. We're professionals, right?
Professionals.
Professionals.
Professional alcoholics.
That's
That's
what
what we are.
That's what my mother says.
Okay.
That is a gentleman's whiskey. That is a gentleman's whiskey.
I like this a lot. Oh,
Oh wow.
this one just hits you.
Wow. It's just got a little bit of everything, but just balanced and mixed in.
1972 Caperdonich. They were doing something.
Well, question: is it the perfect dram?
It is a damn good tram.
Is it a perfect dram?
It is a damn good tram. You know,
I wish it was more.
That is an existential question. I don't think you can say that, you know, there's a perfect dram for a moment. I don't think there exists a perfect dram in perpetuity.
I mean, it's subjective, right?
That's very existential.
I think my only criticism I would have with this whiskey is that I wish it was heavier on the palate.
You mean like richer?
Like I wish it lasted on the palate longer than it does. And you'd think that being 58.4% that it would linger longer, but it doesn't. And that's the only. I mean, it tastes so great. The life cycle of the whiskey as a tasting experience is wonderful. It tastes so good that I wish it lasted longer.
You know what I'm starting to realize though? That experience that they're describing, it's harder to find, harder and harder to find, right?
Yeah.
It's like this is delicious, and I would put this in a 90, like 90, 91 for sure.
I'd buy a bottle.
I $5. This is delicious, right? But that richness that you're describing, like that's something I look for too.
See, that's a descriptor that you won't find in Europe.
Trail mix, yeah.
You can almost get like M&M, you know, like the candy shell, like.
Yeah, some kind of like hard candy-ish, you know. All right,
This is so good. I like this one a lot.
last sip for me.
Oh. I mean, chewing on that is delightful.
That is so good.
Nice.
I'm at a 92 for that one. That just blows a lot of things out of the water.
Yep.
That's a minimum of a 92. Yeah, that's some awesome sauce right there. Well, there you go. If you want to buy, you can.
Maybe I'll hound down that guy for the.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be this exact bottle, so who knows?
But a 38-year Caperdonich, that delivers some punchy flavor right on the front too.
Yeah. It just stays there and like lingers and develops.
Yeah, that's some good sauce.
The richness, I do, but the flavor is strong enough that stays a little bit.
It does. No, it's not that it's not like some of those Yamazakis we tried the other week, where it was just like you taste it smelled so good, and you get the front palate, and then it just vanishes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have. It
does
has
have
a
the
full
staying
life.
power.
It has a full life.
Yeah.
It's just the life is kind of short.
All right, I'm gonna go back one more time on the Yamazaki and see if anything kind of like.
The smell of the Mizunara is so strong.
It got stronger. Yeah, the more it sits in there, it's releasing it off. All right, please let's see how the second try goes.
I do like how like woodsy this one is though. It almost has like a holiday-ish kind of vibe to it.
Okay, I think it just made sense to me now why it is what it is. You know, if you're at a whiskey show and people are drinking a lot of stuff and you need the flavor to kind of shine through, they put it at a higher ABV. But like you might be sloshed, and so you might not be able to pick up the finer points. So put some young stuff in there. You know, like it kind of makes sense. You know, like as to the.
I would say this would stand out to me in a if I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you know we're sitting at a whiskey show, you know, and we've had a couple of things already, and you know we're reusing the same glasses and stuff like that. You
Our
know,
palates are blown.
a little bit blown. You know,
Yeah.
this will still like say, hey, I'm Mr. Mizunara. How you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for that price though,
Well,
That's more because of its uniqueness, you know.
Yeah,
Because like you ain't gonna find this. You can't find this. You know?
this is a binge drinker's Mizunara.
but then would you rate it at 91?
No, I think that's a lot of.
But 10 drinks in, would I rate it 91?
10 drinks in, you rate anything at 91.
Well, that's not true. I think to the point where like this is so.
10 drinks in, I see a 6, she's a 10.
You know, I'm not a solid
That explains
90
a lot.
Cut that one out, by the way.
I'm not a solid 90, you know. I think, but that's because of the uniqueness of the Mizunara. Like, because you can't get that in anything in Scotch. You can't get that in anything in bourbon. Like, that Mizunara flavor is just so unique to just Japanese whiskeys and to Yamazaki in particular. So I'm giving it a little extra play. But if it was just flavor on that, probably like closer to an 89, you know.
I'm like an 88 on this one.
Yeah. But +1 for Mizunara. All right, fine.
We'll give you a Mizunara point.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for trying with us. If you check out the whiskey, that is an absolutely beautiful bottle of this bar show bottle. I would love to have that on a shelf somewhere. You know, the empty bottle. You
I mean,
know?
like, why don't you just go and grab one?
You want me to print it out and just like put it up on the wall?
You can like make a bunch of them and turn it into your wallpaper. I have like an accent wall.
No, but like that's a normal Yama bottle probably because the shape just looks like a Yama bottle, right? You just basically put that label on.
So you
it.
that is so hackneyed. That's okay, fine. All right, see you next time.